Okay, let's do this. Recent news, according to my information in my scouts report, that he has beaten back Tywin at Pink Maiden. Although he needs to retrain his forces, River Run and the garrison is completely empty, so if we send Roose Bolton back to the bridge over here... He's got a Piper hiding in the forest. If we send to the bridge over here, mainly because Greyjoy's taken some of the coastline, so if he attacks there, Roose can defend from the bridge. And protect River Run as well. But with Tywin weakened, the only other force that can threaten Robb's host now is Jaime Lannister. And the day I'm scared of Jaime Lannister. Okay, so we will move on the Golden Tooth. Which unfortunately we can't siege until the next turn. Damn it. Oh, look, a fray. This makes things a lot fucking sweeter. But yeah, with Tywin beaten back, he'll probably bugger off. The coward retreated again, by the sounds of things. He always does that. Next turn, Robb will siege the Golden Tooth. Once we've taken that, and the Tully forces have been retrained, he can go around here and attack Silverhill, or Hornvale, depending on what the situation is. I'll keep Bolton at River Run for now with his shitty units, just to protect the bridge against any Greyjoy forces. But we now control the Twins, and our forces are moving down to garrison it, just in case Arryn decides to attack, like they probably will. We'll move Bran down, and he can garrison that. We've got forces at Moat Cailin coming up, but for now, there's not a whole lot more that we can do. Let's not forget our diplomats, actually. I would have preferred to have more troops coming south, but it will do for now. We've got another like 1,000 grand or so that we can build, but we'll wait for the Twins to be able to do that. In 5 turns or so, I'll be able to recruit more stuff from there. For now, actually, let's just build some spear militia, just to keep Arryn back, really, at the moment. But yeah, that's all for now, really. Next turn, we'll siege the Golden Tooth. Okay then.
Hello everyone, Simpz here. So let's get into it. House Tully, trade rights has Greyjoy. I don't see any harm with that. We can both profit from it. So let's do that then. Okay, end of term report. So after the massive battle just outside Pink Maiden, we smashed Tywin Lannister's force. We didn't quite catch that. So that's Tywin Lannister's army's gone out of it. Now, Adam Marbrand has an army, and I would imagine that Jaime must be somewhere around in this area. So there's still a little bit of a force here. There's probably, yeah, that's probably actually a full stack there. Sol has sent Robb to take the Golden Tooth with Umbar, who else is there? Glover, Karstark. So when I moved those troops out of River Run, he sent Roose Bolton to just quickly guard River Run because I practically left it undefended. I thought it was a good idea attacking Tywin Lannister's army, seeing his army weren't even in my territory. So let's get on with this turn. So we'll just smash this army here. There's what, 100 men? No even a point of playing that. We'll move this army back into River Run, and then he can move Roose Bolton out to rally up with Robb at the Golden Tooth if he wants. We'll send these two over to Raven Tree. We'll put this guy here so we can get a watchtower out. Stony Step. Ah, Kevin the Heir. I don't want to move any troops out because we're still very weak. Speaking of weak, I might as well recruit some troops at River Run. Move him into there. Move Rosalind Frey into the Vale. Because we have a full stack at Harrenhal, so we'll keep that there. And that's good. We'll send... Can we get him back? Yeah, we'll send him back there. We'll move... How many troops are out here? Vale Tribesmen. We'll move some troops into Raven Tree. Let's say... Actually, we'll move Titus Blackwood back to River Run. We'll send... Who's there? Nah, we don't really need to send any generals. I think we should need to send more troops. That'll do. And then we'll just quickly knock out this army here. We can't go any further. So, I think it's... Looking at the battle map, I don't think we can do much more. We're good at Seaguard, Fair Market. Oh, we still have Maidenpool, which I'm really surprised. I'm surprised House Joffrey hasn't attacked that yet. Might put down the taxes a wee bit there. So how are we going on there? Admiral Tully still hasn't had an heir, so that's not good. Hang on, where is... Are they both in separate settlements? Good, because we don't want both our eggs in one basket, if you know what I mean. We don't want House Frey ruling the bloody House Tully. So we're going to have to wait for Ulyssa Royce. Where's that army respawn? Oh, the Ironborn actually have taken this settlement here. So, that's new. I just noticed that then. I can't remember, I don't know if I think the Crag's there, and I just can't remember the name of the settlement there, so just off the top of my head. So he's probably going to be taking the Golden Tooth. Who's Walder Frey? Huh. It's going to be very interesting, because if he attacks the Golden Tooth, he's probably going to get smashed in behind by Adam Marbrand, and if that rally ups with that, we can't move our full army out and attack that. But if that moves that way, we could even attack the Stony Step and then knock out Kevin Lannister. So it's going to be very exciting to see how we can do it. I don't think there's really much we can do. We just need to really retrain. Probably don't even recruit, just retrain our troops. Do we have any... Oh, we must have a little bit of money left after just retraining. Can we still get those dismounted? No, we can't. We might as well save up our money. Actually, yeah, that's actually a better idea, retraining, than actually probably recruiting a little bit more. Okay, guys, this has been Simpz. I'm going to end my turn and give it back to Sol. So without further ado, I'll see you guys in the next turn. Bye bye, guys.
Okay then, let's move Rob to siege the Golden Tooth. And according to Simpz, we've got an entire stack of Lannister forces coming up from the north, from the south in the Westerlands, to attack me. So we'll move Bolton over in the hopes that he can help us out a little bit now that he's got River Run defended a little bit. Let's continue to garrison the Twins. We can move down some reinforcements from Brandon later on.
Daughter of Scotland.
Keep moving our diplomats down as well.
Yes, sire. I must stop here, sire.
May as well retrain some of those guys. Once that drill square is complete, we can do a lot more damage. But yep, Rob's sieging the Golden Tooth. There is apparently a stack of Lannisters coming up from the south to attack us. I hope, at least, that the game allows me to actually fight that and doesn't automatically auto-resolve it and kiss my ass. Because I know that's the kind of fucking luck that I'd have. But as long as that force attacks me and doesn't go into the Riverlands, apparently the Stony Sept is relatively undefended, so that might be Tully's next target. Anyway, that's all for now. Next turn.
What is up? What is going on, guys? Simpz here, and welcome back to my House Tully turn. So there's the end of turn report if you want to have a look at that. So basically what's happening at the moment, so he's besieging the Golden Tooth with Rob. He's got Roose Bolton coming up now. There's a small army just behind there. The Golden Tooth only got half a stack in it, and there's half a stack there. There's Adam Marbrand's army. So basically what I'm going to do... Now, I have a couple of options. I could attack the Stony Sept. The Stony Sept. And then that kind of... Maybe that will draw Adam Marbrand's army back, and then we could swing back around and rally up at Maidenpool. Or we could actually send an army, because we can't actually... he asked me for aid if I could come help him take the Golden Tooth. But unfortunately we can't get there. We can't get very far. We can't actually get to the Golden Tooth. We only can get around about near the Roose Bolton area. But the only problem is, if we make an army and attack Stony Step, Pink Maiden will be lightly defended. And if we pull troops from River Run, the Greyjoys, if they attack, they could take out River Run. So It's only because, just in case it auto-resolves or something he was talking about. I can't quite remember. I'm sure he would have gone through it in his turn. Austin Frey still up in the Vale. We have diplomats with Joffrey. We have our I think we need spies more than anything. Can we recruit spies? No, I'm just a noob. Maybe we only can recruit diplomats. Well, we might as well get on retraining. Let's retrain some troops. Oh no, we'll just recruit. We'll recruit 2 lots of them. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that cut. I actually got interrupted. So, basically what we were talking about is about moving troops, and I reckon the better idea is to make an army and kind of hide it in the bushes here. So, depending on where these 2 armies go, we could spring out and fuck them in the bunghole. So, okay. I guess we could leave... Take them back out to Pink Maiden. We'll send... I don't see why not. Just execute them. Okay. We will move... Okay, who can we move?
Ready and able. Where shall we strike? We move one. More one. Orders. You will. More one.
Just going through to see who we can move, and we'll probably leave a little bit more just in case they swing around that way and attack Pink Maiden. So just having a look at that there. So what's that? 1, 2, lots of archers. We could leave these outriders, and we'll take... Who's a better general? He's got better loyalty. We'll take them. That's about half a stack. We could even leave a couple more troops. Because we've got some more reinforcements we can get from River Run. Yeah, we'll leave 1 lot of archers there. And maybe 1 lot of spear. We'll move this army in the trees. And then we'll move, say, what? Them. So now we've got... How many troops is that? 1,200. So that army can move back to Pink Maiden if need be. And it can also attack either this army and kind of aid So I think that might be really much what we can do for that turn. Can we retrain a little bit? Yeah. How about Harrenhal? Okay. Yep. So I'm going to end my turn and I'm going to give it back to Sol.
And we're back. Let's move Roose and Bolton up a little bit just to scare off the Lannisters. Oh my god, look, Tywin's back. Okay, we're going to need to take Golden Tooth in this turn or risk getting attacked by Tywin. Let's continue to move Brandon down. We'll keep him at Moat Cailin now until his forces are gathered a little bit better. I don't want to build anything else entirely until we claim Kingship of the North later on. But we need like 10,000 gold to do that. The Twins is garrisoned enough to the point of no concern, really. We don't need to worry too much about it. I doubt House Arryn will attack. We are allies, so it doesn't really matter too much. We won't bother with Tywin just yet. Bolton can just stay on the outside skirts of this Golden Tooth right now. And we'll attack this with Rob. We could auto-resolve, but we'll lose a lot more men, so we'll go right into this.
May God bless the sons of Scotland. To battle.
Hopefully we'll be able to wrap this up in a short amount of time. We don't want to spend too long. We'll keep the cavalry back, set the archers to the walls, and just storm the walls with our infantry. They're mainly spear militia inside the castle, so it should be relatively easily done. You know, eventually, when it loads.
Units, await my orders.
It's Rob's army. Okay, battering ram. Set up the ladders as necessary. We're missing one guy. Him. Okay, let's just group together all the siege equipment. Now what we want to do is group together all of my cavalry, which is considerably large. Needless to say, the northern cavalry is very large and menacing. We'll keep them back out of the range of the archers for now. Nice and safe. Now, our archers, we will keep on the outskirts of the walls, shooting over and doing as much damage as they can. They'll probably charge in as well later on and help out the guys on the walls. But let's group them together and stick them in a formation. Okay, let's do this. Might as well go there. It's not going to make much difference. Okay, let's put archers there. Archers there, and some minimal archers across there. They'll mainly just pelt across the walls and kill as much infantry as they can. Go triple speed and just storm the walls. Like I said, we'll keep the cavalry back. There's no sense in keeping them right in the open getting shot by arrows.
Our men have reached the walls with their ladders.
Just leave the archers to fire at will, whatever they want to shoot at, really. They won't do too much damage because they're behind the walls, obviously, but...
Battering ram is in place. Will not be long before our enemy's defences fall.
We've still got on ×2, so it doesn't take too long for us to take the walls. We should vastly overpower them. They're just mainly spear militia, so we should easily be able to beat them back.
Smash the enemy.
The gates are down in 3, 2, 1. There you go.
Now is the time for
And now with the gates down, I'll send in that amount of infantry to help out on the walls. Oop. I'm going to do that.
Our soldiers have proved their worth today. The enemy's
Send their guys over here. Okay, now we send in all of the cavalry. Send Stark, Umber, and cast Stark up here with a main force of cavalry. And we'll send the oldest of the cast Starks along with Glover and this portion of the cavalry around the flank to attack them from that side. While at it as well, we'll send cast Stark and this little unit to the right, to the left, I mean. Here you go. Our cavalry will storm through the walls. Hopefully not getting killed by boiling lava. I think we do control the gateway, don't we? No, we don't. Now we do. I think we do. We're not getting burnt alive, so that's a good sign, really. Okay, we send Glover and his men over here. They're sending reinforcements down from the walls, but nothing we can't handle. They're mainly routing anyway. No need to fight that tiny amount of infantry. I do hate it when cavalry gets stuck on the tiniest amount of units. We'll send Karstark into the middle. That way he can capture the city. No one can get to him in time to do anything about it either. The Lannister general, Frey as well, so... the only good Frey is a dead Frey. No need to send my infantry off the walls to fight. Cavalry is easily dealing with these guys. In 2 minutes we have won, and Karstark is just capping this center, really. Send those hedge knights over here to get rid of these longbowmen before they get into the city. We don't want them interfering with anything. Frey will be dead soon, if not captured and executed. May as well speed it up a little bit. Let's just send Glover out of the fighting a little bit. He's a tad bit... Oop. Ah, son of a bitch. They got Glover. They got Glover! I shouldn't have moved him. Oh yeah, there goes Frey. Lord of Frey is dead. Unfortunately, we lost Glover as a commander, but it's not too big of a deal, really. And, god damn it, we've lost the fucking thingy. Let's kill these last spearmen. I quite like Glover as well, with loyal bannermen. His fate is regrettable, but nevertheless. And we've captured this center again. Well, we've won the second this last little bit of infantry is killed among all these cavalry units. It's a shame about Glover, but nevertheless, it's not that too big of a deal, really. These dogs don't shut up. I'm going to go kill them in a minute. It's funny because they don't start barking until I start recording. I think they know, and they're just trying to piss me off. There you go. It only took about 5,000 cavalrymen to kill that one guy. Anyway, the Golden Tooth is ours, which is a staging point for the invasion of the Westerlands. Although we do have Tywin Lannister on our borders, Simpz will have to deal with that. I'll have to retrain for a bit, I think.
A proud victory for Scotland.
I could use the cash. Rest in peace, my friend. You fought well.
Aye, sire.
Okay, let's just do this for a second.
Aye. Aye, king. Aye. Aye, sire. An enemy to crush. What? Aye. Aye, sire.
Just keep bolting in there, and
Aye.
our spear militia can just stay outside Golden Tooth.
Aye, king. Aye.
Keep him around the back.
Aye. Forward.
Anyway, guys, that's all from me. Next turn. Actually, wait, no. We've got diplomats to move, don't we? I always forget about the diplomats. No, we've moved the diplomats. Never mind then. Okay, yeah. Next turn.
Welcome back, guys. Simpz here, and we're going to do House Tully turn. So, end of turn report. Okay. So, basically, what happened in the last turn, Sol told me he took the Golden Tooth. He didn't lose that many men. And, funnily enough, Tywin Lannister is back, and he has a pretty big force out of here. So, I'm actually going to move Edmure back into Pink Maiden. And we'll have a better chance at defending Pink Maiden with troops in rather than on the field. So we'll put Edmure in. Obviously, we'll take these sort of frays out.
Where shall we? An honor. An order.
Okay, I think that's all we really need to do. We can recruit a little bit more troops here. Actually, we'll recruit, yeah. Got some troops at Pink Maiden. We got a full stack at Harrenhal. I basically, explaining why I have that there, I essentially just have it there just in case Joffrey brings up an army. Because I would have thought he would have been attacked. I thought he would have attacked Maidenpool rather quickly. I could move these troops down if I wanted to. But there's a pretty big army of the Twins now I think about it. Nah, I think Brandon's coming down from the north. So I'll just keep them in there until he comes. So we have troops being recruited here, and hopefully Tywin Lannister attacks Pink Maiden, so we'll be able to throw him back and fuck him up the bunghole again, and hopefully he won't escape us. Just going to go through the armies. We could even send them back to Riverrun if we really wanted to. No, I'm happy with them. They got a pretty. They increased the garrison at the Stony Step. We have no money left, so we can't really do anything. So I'm actually going to end this turn and go back to Sol. So yeah, bye guys.
Okay then, Arryn has offered us a bit of a diplomatic agreement here with trade rights and map information. I want to see if I can get... No. I wanted to see if I can get an alliance, but it appears that they're not really that interested in it. If I could offer them, say, 3 grand... Okay, alliance, trade rights, for the map information as well, and 3 grand. An extra 500 to sweeten the deal. A tight bastard, these Arryns. Okay, I'll offer you 5 grand. Better yet, 550, eh? Oh, no, not demand. That's not going to work at all, is it? So, you idiot. Generous. Almost, we're not quite acceptable. Goddamn Arryns. Map information. Okay, let's offer them 6,500 and that's it. I'm not offering them any more than that. That's a lot of money just for an alliance and secure knowledge that they won't attack me. So alliance, trade rights, map information, and some cash for them. Can't quite accept it? Fine. Fuck them. Second thought, I really should have just got trade rights at the very least with them, but my forces are down here now, so I can actually do that myself.
Daughter of Scotland.
Is there something I can do for you, nobleman?
Or I could marry... Let's see if this will sweeten the deal. Marry Stark here to as faction leader. Hey, there you go. And alliance is sought. There you go. Alistair Stark is married to Lord Robert Arryn of the Vale. And what's our relationship with them? Perfect. Very nice. Okay, now we have guarantees. Not guarantees so much, but at least a decent agreement with them. So we don't have to worry too much about them attacking us. So now we can move Brandon down without having to fear or worry too much about Arryn attacking us. So he can come help Rob in the south. Now, in the previous turn that I did anyway, we have taken the Golden Tooth. The last time we checked, Tywin's forces are somewhere around here, around Pink Maiden, so we don't want to leave the Golden Tooth too undefended.
Move out. March.
I just want to see what kind of forces...
Aye. Forward. Move out.
there's Tywin, he's buggering off down there.
Then your lives. Aye.
So let's leave some forces up here.
Lord.
Just build a Godswood. Actually, I'd rather save the cash and become the king of the North. We need 10 grand to do that. Okay, Rob stays there, keeps building, and Brandon is coming down south slowly. We now have a marriage alliance with Arryn, which is very nice, so we don't have to worry about them attacking us too much, hopefully. Anyway, that's all for now. Next turn.
Hello everyone, and welcome back. Simpz here, obviously, and let's continue on with the turn. Now, Sol told me that, well, first things first, he got an alliance with House Arryn, so that's good. So now, I had a full stack at Harrenhal, just essentially just in case I had an alliance with Arryn, but I wasn't too sure if they were going to attack the twins, or they could have even attacked Salt Pans, even though I have a marriage alliance with them. Still didn't really trust them. So I basically had half a stack to go to Salt Pans if it happened, or say Maidenpool gets attacked by Joffrey, I can send down a stack. So now I'm actually going to move this. Yep, I'm going to move this army into Raventree. Then I'm going to move. I'm going to recruit some more troops. Yeah, I'll recruit spearmen so I can recruit some down here. Okay. I'm going to send some more troops up to River Run because that's kind of lightly defended. Send them back up. Oh wow, I might as well just send a couple of Freys up then. So that will strengthen that. Tywin Lannister's army here. It's Sol told me as well. He buggered off west. He's round about in the Hornvale area, so he's probably rallying up with Jaime, and he's probably going to do a bit of a push. So I don't really want to move any of my troops out, to be honest. I want to wait until this army, so we can actually send this. Of course, will be the last one there. We'll send that there. I do want to keep a full stack at River Run, and I want to keep this army up at Seaguard just in case the Ironborn attack, because we do have a peace treaty with them. But we're going to be taking the Iron Islands along with Lannisters. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself, but we don't want to make an alliance and then break it with them. So I'll keep the full stack at River Run. I'll wait until that army rallies up at Pink Maiden, and we'll send, say, I don't know, we'll have 2 stacks, and we'll send an army to the Golden Tooth. Maybe Maybe we can attack the Stony Step, or we're gonna have to see where these armies go. So that's what basically the plan is. We can't really do anything else. We might be able to retrain some troops. But that's about it for that turn. Elaine Waters. Euron Water. Sandog Clegane. Can we still... I don't even think we can... No, I'm just trying to think of what to do. I think that's pretty much it for our turn. We don't really need to do anything else. So I'm actually going to end it, and I'm going to give it back to you, Sol. So, I'll see you guys in a sec.